Yeah, other than some intense thunderstorms that rolled through here about an hour ago, all is pretty much back to normal here on the University of Chicago campus. But it was anything but quiet earlier today here on the Quad as campus police ended a week-long encampment by physically forcing out protesters.
And they stormed in, maybe 40 or 50 of them with riot gear screaming. They started throwing wood planks, throwing chairs, throwing absolutely everything in any direction to destroy the camp as fast as possible, to suppress this movement as fast as possible. And in fact, one of the chairs that they threw came within maybe 3 inches of hitting my girlfriend in the head.
Just before 5 o'clock this morning, about 50 university police officers in riot gear moved in and began tearing down the tent encampment that had been in place here for the past 8 days or so. They also handed out flyers and cards saying that students could face discipline up to and including suspension if they didn't leave. That action came after the pro-Palestinian protesters were warned a number of times over the past few days that they needed to clear the area. The protesters are angry about having their tents and personal items removed and being forced off the Quad, but there are no arrests or serious injuries reported. Police then used barricades to set up a perimeter around the Quad and prevent students from entering the area. Several hundred protesters began chanting and yelling at police in a standoff, which lasted until about 9 o'clock this morning. That's when the skies opened and a huge deluge of rain came down, prompting pretty much everybody to scatter. We talked to a number of students this afternoon. Some are angry about the way the university ended the encampment. Others say it should have happened earlier.
They said, 4:40 wake up, 4:42 you must be out of the encampment, and so nobody had any time to grab their stuff. Most people were not even dressed because, again, they were sleeping. There was no prior warning.
We had loud chants going on during school hours. People couldn't focus in their classes. We had organizers harassing people on the Quad, just standing around. There was a point where it really just could not continue. It absolutely disrupted the functioning of the university.
Now, the university released a statement earlier today about its decision to clear the Quad this morning, saying, quote, protest is a strongly protected form of speech in the University of Chicago culture, but safety concerns have mounted over the past few days, and the risks were increasing too rapidly for the status quo to hold. Now, the question is whether the protesters will return here to the Quad anytime soon. I talked to one of the organizers via phone of the protest movement. He said at this point, they're assessing the situation. He says they don't anticipate anything happening here today. Live in Hyde Park, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.